All right, so I know a lot of you would be disappointed seeing this headline, or some of you will be looking out for what I'm about to say. It's simple. Don't Japa relocate yet. Listen to me first. Again, don't Japa relocate yet. Listen to me first. I think after my experience, some of you should know I've relocated from Nigeria for about 5 months now, and it's been a very sweet and sour experience. And I don't have all the experience yet. Some people say I'm still a baby. I've not seen it all, but I think I should share a bit of a few lessons I've learned as you watch this video, so that it could guide you. Right? A lot of buzz on social media um, before now, and so a lot of the information out there are not really accurate. Some of them are exaggerated, some of them are false, some of them are lies, but this will help and guide you. So it may be too early, but it's enough to guide somebody who is about to take in a decision. Number one, okay, let's say these are maybe 7 things you should know. If you say 7 commandments of Japa, you will not be wrong, but these are basic things that you should. Number one, exhaust all your options first. Whether you decide to stay in your country or relocate out of your country or travel, or ensure that you choose where you are going to. If you still have options, if you have alternatives, then you're not ready. Ensure that what you have chosen to do is what you want to do based on the fact that you have made up your mind. If you are that person, that's where Bible said he who who's the plow and look back, right? I think that's how it was put. If you still have other options, if you have not burnt the bridge taking you back home, if you have not made up your mind, when I mean take you back home, I'll correct a bit of that impression, but maybe later. But if you still have, okay, not be here, I really want to go, and more just go first. No, no. If you are not so sure, stay back at home. Abroad is not a place for indecision. In fact, the first problem you're going to have if you came in ill prepared, or you came in without your full body, soul, and mind, you will make several mistakes. So, first, exhaust all your options first. Be ready to do it without looking back. Be ready. You want to stay back in Nigeria, you want to stay back in your home country, in Senegal, Ghana, wherever you're watching from, stay back. In fact, as I got here, and this is just by the way, as I got to the UK, for example, I realized that there are more European nationals in the UK than even Nigerians. There are several, even a lot of the Nigerians that are here, most of them are passport holders of several countries. So there are lots of myths that are being shared in public places that are not really correct. I work with several Germans and Belgians and Swedish and several Irish, several persons, French here. All, so it is not just because the economy is not booming. There's recession, there's economic crisis. Even the ones so-called celebrated economies of Finland, Norway, Sweden, Germany, Switzerland, Luxembourg are also having their tough time. So, like I said, the first thing is ensure that you have exhausted all your options. Number two, ensure that you have at least one person in the country you are relocating to. And this is very important. Do not make the mistake of flying to a new country with just only the information that the agent gave to you. One person that will at least be able to welcome you and receive you at the airport. One person that will be able to at least share information with you that will help you. One person that will be able to at least house you, basically at least for 3 nights, 7 nights, or maybe 1 month. But do not go to any place if you don't know one person, or somebody that has lived there for a while, that has valid information that could be able to help you, that could be able to guide you. You need that sort of help, that set of guidance, somebody that could be able to direct you. Don't just jump into a place. Because a lot of the times, the most mistake that people make is when they are not armed with the requisite information. Someone told me, he said, you are likely going to be the person that received you at the airport. If the person that received you at the airport is a day-to-day hustler, Baba, we just the gather around, we just the gather around, you are likely going to continue like that. If the person is a core professional that got to the country, went to do courses to improve capacity and qualification so that they can work in several, you are also going to toe that line. So it's very important that you explore the opportunities of ensuring that you have at least one person And you may not have a family member in the country you are going to. I was privileged to have been received by families. I had several families. So there are some families that I'm here to go and see, and they are not so happy, they are dissatisfied I didn't go and see them. That's how much of a families I have. But I have to start work, so I couldn't. And of course, if you are here, you understand that family is secondary, B's are primary. However, ensure that you have, and then even if you do not have family, like I was trying to say, even if it's on social media, explore the opportunities. And when I say this, if you say, oh, Mr. Common Sense, now you are popular, over 300K followers. No. The first person that gave me the first guide, apart from my family, was someone who I've known on Facebook for several years. While I was taking Joy Lago, that's in my profile, several years. We've been talking for more than 10 years. I've met with several persons. Yes, I've been privileged to also meet with people and get assistance from people who know me as Mr. Common Sense, but people that know me as Omose, right, that I met, and people that know me as Joel or King Joel Lago, we still got to connect. So ensure that you have one person. The quality of information, see, you will fly as high as the information that is available to you, or the person that is here to help you. Ensure you have at least one person. Number 3, please and please, I beg for you, I beg, study the country that you are going to and know what works in that country and prepare for it. Don't ever jump into any place thinking that it works everywhere. You know, a lot of people that are complaining that Nigeria is sweet, it's because of the irregularities, lawlessness, illegalities that is happening there, that is making a lot of these people enjoy. A lot of these countries, the things that you do in your country day by day that brings money doesn't work in the country you are going to. Please study. You know, there's no place like make you just go to do am. I saw nothing. I was sitting somewhere, right, with some guys back in Nigeria. While we were just sitting, gisting, then somebody just came and said, "Get one land to the one said, blah, 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 blah." Before you know, somebody said, "Get interest, we get one better land." Before you know it, 150K was in my pocket 3 days later. I just had to drink. For 150, that's how free it is in Nigeria. But it's not like that abroad. In most places, right? It's not like that. There's no free money that just get to you. And that's what most people see. They get to their phone and you see people just on Monday, people are buzzing. 5 o'clock, you are up. You are working, you have to pay bills. And even if you don't have bills to pay, like they are not killing, but you still have to make money because you left your home. This is like a farm. Right? It's like leaving your house to a farm. That's how it is, relocating out of your home. Right? So I said, please ensure that you study, know the kind of jobs that are available, know the main jobs, know the kind of life that is lived there, know the time zone, know what works in that environment, know whether you have the skill set to function in that environment, whether you are ready to develop yourself or put in the work to be able to function there. Know that very much. Know is very important. Don't just assume that the way it is done in Italy, in France, in Germany, in the US, or in the UK, in Nigeria, in Lagos, not be if I can survive, no. You get frustrated, you get depressed, and a lot of time, because of a lot of things I'm also going to share, like ego and emotions, you may not make previous mistakes. A lot of persons made move and it became really bad. A lot of persons made move and it became good. Ensure you study the environment you're going to. Make sure you do study. Don't assume. And don't listen to just one person to say, "Now, so my brother did there, everything there, not goes good." I got here and I realized that the United Kingdom government or the system here was deliberately created to ensure that people who are illiterate, when I mean illiterate, not about certificate, about the ability to read and write, at least communicate basically, cannot function here. Everything is a form. Everything is done with form. They just want you to ensure that you could read, write, and at least speak. And that is what they want to do. It is not about the certificate. People ask for CVs. They are not going to prove, set you are applying for certain jobs and they say, okay, they want to go and verify. But most of the time, they want to see you express yourself. That's why almost everything is with an interview. And at some point, everything, to ordinary security, do you expect? In this country, is not ordinary. But I'm just saying, back there, people that will call bouncers back in Nigeria, here you have to sit for a course for it. There is a professional course for it. You have to sit, apply, to go to class. Is not just to go get a certificate. That is the environment that has been built. A system where they push everybody to growing. So they want you to develop a certain level of capacity, right? And that's it. Please don't forget. Can you work your dream job in the country? That thing you are thinking, can it work? Study. Don't just go and jump into it because you hear people are doing it. Number 4, set your goal. Number 4, set your goal. One of the biggest mistakes you will make on this journey is to leave your house without a goal. Is this for educational growth? Is this for capacity building? Is this for economic reasons? Is this a transit location? You just want to get there. Is this your final destination? Are you there to make your children have better opportunity? Are you traveling because you want to be in a place where your marriage can work? Set the goal. The goal will help you not to lose focus when the going gets tough. Because a lot of time, a lot of things will shake you. I remember waking up back in Nigeria. I work, right? But I work basically for myself. I have just weekends to do some official jobs, working for radio station in Nigeria, right? So I wake up when I like, even though I still wake up early because I have to. The work that I do, content creation, for example, is quite tedious. I resume 7:30 to start work, and sometimes 3, 4 a.m. I'm still awake. I'm mostly in the entertainment industry. That also means that I have to do a lot of late night buzzing, getting to join the nightlife in the city that I was in. So, but here is a different ball game entirely. Allow me set for 4. It is no longer whether you like or not. You have to be awake and you have to jump on the next bus. If you're privileged to have a car, by the grace of God, you have to get on the road at a certain time. You have to know that bus may fail and things may happen. Even though you want to get there early, you have to clock in and clock out. You don't have access to your phone. But the goal that you set will keep you together. But if you don't have a goal, you will get in and you will mess it up. Don't ever. And if you're here right now, if you've traveled, wherever you are, now it is time to redirect and ask yourself, what's the goal? Sometimes when you get the question of the goal right, it will help you to making the right decisions. You will choose the right country. You will choose the right city. You will make the right friends. You will connect with the right people. You will go for the right courses. You will invest in the right way. You will save in the right manner because of that goal. Because of that goal. Then number 5, listen to very many persons. I can't even say this enough. Listen to very many persons. If there's anything that you take from this video, please open your ears, open your heart, open your mind to listen to people. Don't deceive yourself. The Bible that said that in the multitude of counsel you will not fall. He wasn't joking. Listen. Even I not say act, I not say follow, but listen. Don't close your mind to thinking in a way. Now so that they do one. Now so this one talk. Now so that's enough. No, listen. You'll be shocked. I got in and I listened to several persons. I told you I met several persons. The person that took me around, people that are housing and all that. If you don't listen enough, you will make some mistakes. And even as much as I listened, I really still wish that there's a person I spoke to a couple of days ago. I wish I spoke with that person in December. Maybe I would have been better placed right now. There's no big deal. Yeah, I'm not bad. I'm okay. I'm working already and things are getting in place, right? I'm just saying that if I listened to that person in December, by January, the move I made in January, maybe I would have made it with another addition and would have given me double amount. Imagine going to apply for a course, for example. Do you know that some persons are in the UK? They applied for in their masters. They applied for just one course, and then they were given 1 year visa. There are people that are doing dual courses put together and get some 1 year and 6 months or 1 year and 8 months. I'm not here for educational purpose, so the informations are with them. But I know people had 2 years visa to stay, and that gives them a better opportunity to be able to work, earn money, and even earn more right to be able to see how they can get another visa to stay in back. Listen, if you close your mind or you listen to only your close circle or just a family member that you think is there are people that are abroad that have been hustling for 10 years. There are people that got in. I was just reading the story of a porter who was working in the healthcare facility and has now grown to become a radiologist. But there are people that have been security guards for as much as 12, 13 years. So if you don't listen enough, you don't know what to apply, as at when to apply it and how to apply it and who to apply it with. Number 6, right? Number 6. Don't allow your ego be in your front or your emotions be by your side. This is very important. The problem with a lot of us Africans that are relocated is that we put our egos first. You know those people that do videos? in this UK, no UK. You know what they are trying to do? Ego. I've relocated, blah, blah, blah. A lot of times when you put ego in front, when you are supposed to retrieve, to keep quiet, to keep short, plan, re-strategize, you won't, because you have got to be. Ask the people that left, that I spoke to before I left. I told them I was coming back. I will get some time bound, 1 month, 2 months, 2 weeks. If I had gotten here and it was not as planned, they're not block road. I'll just buy the next available ticket and I'll go back. God forbid. Right? But I did not allow my ego. I didn't even post. If not that the videos I started posting was something like I have relocated, I had to not post pictures. There is no communication. You see, I have got quite a small followership, so I could make some noise with it, but I'm not in that category. You know why? I have put my ego behind, so that just in case it is not working as planned. A lot of people have put ego before them. I can never travel to the UK, and when you don't have opportunity to go there, you are not ashamed because you have spoken too much. A lot of people are speaking now. Me, some of you are just joking. And sincerely, I am not the person that is going to hype or on that talk down on a place. But if a lot of you remove social media from the lot of analysis that is going on and truly put your heart to some of these things, you'll be better than you are now. But because you have castigated everybody, UK wake up be like Lagos, UK wake up be like this. That's how people are not talking brag. This US, Canada too cool. Not if go Italy, not if go France. Wait till this South Africa. That's how you have joined them to talk. Now you go do the work. Whereas instead of you to make so quiet, sometimes talk less. Shut up your mouth. Gunweni. Calm down. All of you that got here, you have already boasted that you're in London. Whereas it would have been better for you to go to Wolverhampton. Maybe in Liverpool, maybe in Norwich, maybe in Leicester. But because you have boasted, and I'm not there for the apple. I'm Manchester for the apple. The finest of jobs, of course, I respect to London and Manchester, good job, good paying. But if people are looking for security, some kind of assurance for visa application and all that, most of these jobs are in obscure environments. I hear up north, there are several jobs, several places where jobs, but people are not there because they are choked in certain cities. Don't allow you go. Then number two, don't allow your emotions. A lot of you have put emotions into this thing. Emotions by your side. You are feeling regretful. Oh, I wish I did it. I wish. No, keep that aside. You've made the move. Focus on it and get your result, bro. Focus, push it. Keep that aside. So stop bothered about what will people feel, how will people say, how will I come? No, never. Go ahead. Keep going. Even if you made a mistake, you can fix the mistake. Oh yeah. Is it today I decided to relocate? I left my house to school. I left university. I went to do a film program. All the time I traveled, we were out of my immediate environment. I wasn't even if I'm Benin, where I stay Benin is not my village. So it was relocation. That was even some level of migration. I was born in Delta State. That's migration. So I've been traveling my life. I have worked in 4 different cities out of my cities. At every time I come back. So what's the big deal? So is today you that is looking at this video now? Is it where your village that you are living, that you were born, that where you are now? Is this your place of birth or your state of origin? So what's the big deal about relocation? You can relocate anywhere. It's no big deal. Then finally, so that this video don't get too long, start somewhere. Just start. Now that wherever you are right now, please start. It's time to start laying foundation. It's time to start build. Whether you're in Nigeria, just start. Whether you have relocated, just start. See, there is never a law that stops you from growing as long as you started. The biggest failure is the man that has not started. Whatever you decide to do, just start. If you've gotten abroad already, start somewhere. Why? The worst that can happen, I've been here for a while, just a couple of months. I've had job offers, I've turned some down, I've had interviews, I have dreams and aspirations. But I can tell you, the worst that can happen is that you're underemployed. You can never be unemployed. Again, you can be underemployed or based on capacity. Minimum wage is even fair. Forget all the stories that people are shouting on social media, say the bees go peak. People are saving 1k pounds monthly. Yeah, I said so. People are saving 500, some are saving 100, depending on capacity, depending on grace, depending on the time. Somebody that is saving 100. One of the biggest turnaround I had, or turning point in my relocation, was that I got a call from him. I will not call his name, but he's a geologist. one of great alumnus from University of Benin. Great guy. He called me after I made a video of one man that criticized people that Japa. We spoke for 1 hour. I was catching a bus to Birmingham that day. And then he spoke to me. He shared his story, but that story inspired me. He come and he had relocated back. He left to Nigeria. But his friends that he's left here started to do the do. When he realized that he made the mistake going back to Nigeria, when he came back, he came to do program, yes. When he came back, he said he has sold. Now he has gotten himself. People are earning so much. Forget all those stories about 33K, 35K, 22K. You can start somewhere. You can even start with 12K in a year. Yes. But nobody said you will stop there. People are earning so much. There are folks on 55, 58, 60. Think about the UK because until I got here, I've never left Nigeria for more than a month. I've traveled a couple of places, made over 30, 40 international trips. Thank God for the opportunity. Traveled about 15 countries, all right, but I've never stayed out of Nigeria for more than 1 month. So it's basically my first time. I think the most has been South Africa for 2 weeks, or a week or there, but yeah, a week and some days. All right, so okay, I've also didn't even go there, right? So, but as I got in and I'm seeing that okay, I know grace differs, but then you can get into work and get results. Video is getting too long already. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to cut this video into two. I'll just post it. Enjoy. If you have questions, you can ask. I'm not a consultant. I'm not an agent. I just thought to share my 2 cents with all of you, so at least we can all learn together. I'll catch you another time. But don't forget, you can make it if you want to. It all depends on you. Make a decision and follow it. Catch you another time. Bye for now.